Hello, and welcome to week 6 of your Liminal Coaching course. I'm Mike Parker. In this final week, we are tying the last 5 weeks together around the core idea of being in flow. And here, I'm going to take just a few moments to explain that the usage of the term in liminal coaching is more extensive than that which has been popularized by Mihaly Csikszentmihalyi and several schools of positive psychology. As Csikszentmihalyi says in his book, Flow, to call it a discovery is perhaps misleading, for people have been aware of it since the dawn of time. Yeah. Flow is, in fact, a core concept in more than one spiritual philosophy. He goes on to say, the best moments usually occur when a person's body or mind is stretched to its limits in a voluntary effort to accomplish something difficult and worthwhile. Optimal experience is thus something that we make happen. A definition that he then extends further here. I developed a theory of optimal experience based on the concept of flow, the state in which people are so involved in an activity that nothing else seems to matter. The experience itself is so enjoyable that people will do it even at great cost for the sheer sake of doing it. Now, this statement is not wrong, and it undoubtedly describes one way in which the state of flow occurs. It is not, however, the only way in which a state of complete absorption and engagement in being comes about. If you are familiar with this idea of flow, that a person's body or mind is stretched to its limits in a voluntary effort to accomplish something difficult and worthwhile, I'm going to ask you to take a deep breath, relax, and consider that to be a limiting belief. Consider that flow can occur with deep relaxation, meditation, and even when you're out horsing around doing nothing in particular. Flow, as it is conceived and developed in liminal coaching practice, is an equal opportunity state of consciousness available to all in a wide range of contexts. And we are going to go with the similar but crucially far more open definition that says flow is a state of complete absorption and engagement in being. This state is an objective of a large number of different practices from traditions around the world, and that's why the concept of flow has a history stretching back thousands of years. Maybe the first occasion was when an ancient ancestor stared entranced at the swirling patterns and currents of a river, or the movement of clouds in the sky. Flow is like being able to notice your peripheral vision and your focus vision together, a subtle state of deep focus, which is also somehow quite relaxed. So, in the preceding weeks, we have focused on draining the stress reservoir with Drift to Peace in week 2. In week 3, we worked on processing unprocessed traumatic material with the Hall of Resolving. In week 4, we looked at letting go of beliefs as a core identity and allowing ourselves to be empty with the empty cup. Finally, in week 5, last week, we explored thinking and sensing with our whole being using the navigator. Along the way, you will probably have noticed yourself feeling lighter, more fluid, and I suspect dropping into a state of complete absorption and engagement in being without even particularly noticing it, as it feels so natural. And that's great. But I would like you to check your journal, think back to where you were a few weeks ago, and note what has changed and developed. The state of flow has another fundamental quality which isn't always noted. Not only are you in flow with what you're doing, with things around you, but you are also flowing from your authentic self, quite naturally knowing what you think and feel and want to do in the moment. So go ahead and download this week's guided relaxation, Return to Source. This final guided relaxation stimulates and encourages this flow from your authentic self into the world and your life. There is also a bonus liminal coaching workbook with a self-assessment chart for checking on stress levels if you want to, and a collection of exercises and techniques for keeping yourself in the place you want to be in terms of controlling your levels of stress. We would love to hear from you about your experience overall, so please do email. Let us know if you would be interested in more advanced courses, or if you would like to buy the Liminal Coaching book or arrange for one-to-one coaching by emailing me at mike@liminalcoaching.co.uk or checking the website at www.liminalcoaching.co.uk. I would really love to hear from you, and all our initial discussions and chats are completely free of charge, so you would be very welcome to have one of those. Thanks so much for watching, and see you soon, I hope. Bye for now.